welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm playing the Bourrasque again. This is a tier 10 game on the map Cliff. So with the Bourrasque on Cliff, I kind of just start off by playing the EF mid ridge, looking for shots on heavies from TD's crossing, going up to the A5 ramp, or lights and mediums climbing the E7 ramp towards the lighthouse. But as you can see in this game, there are a lot of TDs, and thankfully only one RD. So presumably this game might be kind of campy, which is fine. But yeah, so surprisingly, we don't actually spot anyone really coming here. And then I look for cross, and only one Progetto crossed, and then the Fox 145 is playing the corner. So I know there are at least going to be 2 to 3 TDs sitting on the A5 sniper ridge. But here I noticed the 34-2, and then I put 2 into him and take 1 in return, which is fine for me in this case. Ideally, obviously trade 2 for 0, but it's fine. I was kind of out of position already. And now our team actually plays this pretty well. I think they're actually playing their tanks properly. They're actually driving around. I feel like the enemy is kind of just camping the whole time. Yeah, so as you can see on the right side, we have 3 against 1 Progetto 66, and should be ideally they handle him without any issues. So in this game, the mid game was kind of slow. The beginning, I mean, 2 shots, and then I kind of, as a tier 8 and a tier 10 game, you can't really you can't really make any pressure, especially with just this many TDs and big TDs in the game. Like in the Bourrasque, I'm basically one shot if a grill rolls high, or if the Fox 155 rolls high, I'm one shotted. So here I'm just trying to see if I can control the mid position, trying to see if they cross towards the 1-2-1 on the E3 corner, I have some pre-shots. But yeah, I'm just playing this ramp here. So here the 1-2-1 is playing the ridge, and then I'm luckily getting the spotting here, and then he gets ammo racked by our Progetto 66, so I get all of that spotting, which is perfect. So now there's a Scorpion. I think it is safe to peek and shoot. So I put 1, and then this one that shot literally went to the bottom edge of the aiming circle. Yeah, so that Scorpion lives, unfortunately. And now our Grill and Scorpion kind of pushed up. I mean, which is fine, I guess. But like they need to play this really smart, otherwise they'll get deleted. So here I was trying to climb the lighthouse, but I noticed I get spotted by the Foch, and I'm not gonna risk taking a hit from him, so I'm gonna just yeet down here before I get stuck. And then I noticed the Grill is pushing towards the D line, so now I kind of want to. At this point, I was actually expecting the game to kind of wrap up, because like we have the C8, C9 positions. They're kind of trapped on the ridges. Our TDs in the 1-2 lane are perfectly fine. And now we're just about RDing them out. So I push up, trying to get some damage. Here I realized the Flash would proxy stop me, and I don't want to peek that because I'm gonna get slapped by the TDs. So I'm just here waiting to be unspotted, and then I will back up and trying to see if I can shoot them through the bush without being spotted, which I should be able to. So I'm trying to put the shot on the grill. That one hit his gun, unfortunately, and then luckily that one goes in. So here I noticed that the grill, the Scorpion, and even some of our TDs on the 1-2 lane have died. And me playing that position is no longer safe because one, the Bourrasque, somehow he can make his way through if these two aren't spotting, and the Foch can technically just YOLO me around the corner. And these two guys can't do much against the Foch, depending on if they allow to peek. They're probably not going to be allowed to peek from the A5 ridge. So the Foch technically could just go around or he can even push up, and still has time to turn and shoot me, and I'll die. So here I retreat back to the middle position, hoping to see if I can put some shots into the TDs on the A5 ridge when they get spotted by the Progetto or the Pantera. Or the Scorpion as well, that works too. So here we see the Foch, he relocated to the E2 position. And there's not much we can do. Luckily, it's nice that the already blind shotted the grill. That's nice. But honestly, in this game, I don't think there's really much we can do right now, other than wait for enemies to make mistakes. We can't push into an SU, a Conway, Scorpion with artillery, and we don't know. For example, exactly. So we don't know if any of these C's relocated, like this FE, this 4K5 has, and he just destroyed the Pantera. So there's really not much we can do other than to be patient and to wait for enemies to make a mistake. So now the Scorpion, this is exactly what I mean by waiting for mistakes. The Scorpion tries to climb the the ramp for some unknown reason. I guess he didn't expect a tank to be able to be in the middle, which is kind of surprising. So now I'm clipping. So I'm just waiting till hopefully I can get a shot into the Conway. So he doesn't really have a place to go. He either gets exposed to Jetto or to me. And since he chose to be exposed to me, but I roll for 270, which is kind of a meme. But it's fine, it happens. And now I'm reloading again. But yeah, so basically now it's just waiting for them to be spotted again. And this FV does the exact same thing as the Scorpion. I don't know why he also decides to climb this ramp, especially after seeing his Scorpion friend just die in front of him. And somehow that second shot bounces. I guess it hit his gun. But yeah, unlucky. So now I'm hoping that, yeah, exactly. So now the RD finishes him off, which is perfect. Because getting him out of the game is pretty important. So now the Foch and the SU are probably gonna make pressure onto the Progetto. And first one tracks him, second one does damage, but it's obviously not enough. He's like still 1000 HP. So the Progetto goes down here. And I still think I can stay for at least one more clip on the SU, especially. I don't think they can spot me here. There's multiple bushes in the way. So I fire those two off, and obviously I get out of here. Because the Foch can peek, the SU can peek, or they can go around, and I'm stuck in the middle with, especially when there's artillery. And in bottom tier, there's literally nothing I can do. I don't offer anything by sitting in the middle ridge. So people run. People run, but on this map, we have zero map control. We can't really play safe here. We can't really play safe like on the ridges or on this side of the donut. So, in my opinion, the only place I can really run to is to camp with the Stirves and to kind of play off of them. So, I think spotting the Stirves would be obviously kind of hard, especially for those TDs. I don't think the Foch from 555 Conway would be running binos. So if the Stirves spot them on the ridges, I can try to put some shots in. And here, I'm just basically waiting. I'm reloading gold as well because it's kind of near the end game, and I need to try to pen as many shots as possible to win this game. The only person that would really give me problems is the Foch, but I don't want to risk it at this point. So yeah, so here I'm just camping in the bush, waiting for Disturb to light anybody. Yeah, this part's a little dry. I can fast forward it a little bit. So I'm just making sure I have cover, and then Wolf gets spotted here. Also, the Bourrasque gets spotted as well. But I think the Bourrasque or the Conway spotted the Artie, and yeah, the Artie dies for it, obviously. He should have moved, but like him sitting here, is super exposed to the G ridge. But so the Bourrasque took a hit from the Sturf, so it's good that he's a one shot now, which is perfect. Bourrasque being a one shot is pretty huge. Like as you can see, other than the Foch and the SU is 649, but I should have one blind shot into him. So other than the Foch, everyone on their team, all the tanks on their team are a one shot, which is perfect. So that's their, yep, he's gonna get destroyed by artillery, and then he should go down here by the Bourrasque. Yep. And then the Serb tries to shoot him, but unluckily he misses. But I think somehow the Bourrasque re-peaks, and then the Serb kills him. Yep, like that. The Serb kills the Bourrasque here. And now, it's a 2v5. So, yeah, we'll have to see. So Yudas pushes, and I kill him. And then, luckily I don't get spotted here, which is perfect. I'm not sure how, but I thought I would get spotted, so I ran towards this location here. And then, obviously the Serb spotted, the Foch is aiming. I noticed that the Conway is also here, and the reason I go for the Conway is because he's lower health, and I can eliminate a gun. Also because, if I like I said, like if I low roll on the Foch doesn't die, and the Conway's still in the game. And then I also, the Foch silhouette was much smaller, and I could have bounced, and that would have been the worst case scenario. I don't do any damage to the Foch or to the Conway, and yeah. So here I kill the Conway, and the Foch, I presume his team is probably pinging that there's a Bourrasque here. So the Foch is probably either reloading, or he's probably, I assume he's coming down the ramp. So I people run out of here as fast as I can. And now I'm trying to go for artillery, hoping he still hasn't moved, that he's still at A1. And for his team, I don't think there was a point for him to, I guess it wasn't really obvious for him to move, because I guess he expected his team to win. So I find him here, and it's an easy kill here. Yep, so I get the arty out of the game, which is good. And now the Foch, I presume, is capping. So now I'm trying to bait the enemy team, thinking I was gonna climb their ramp and come maybe play the corner or come play middle again. But in reality, I'm going to go through the 1-2 line and try to spot the cap from the G3 plateau. So this is definitely winnable. With the one-shot SU and a kind of one-shottable Foch, it's definitely winnable. It's just a little tricky. And I think this is still not super easy to win, but there's a chance. So I don't spot the Foch. One sec. I notice SU coming down the hill, and he doesn't spot him, which is perfect. That shot misses unluckily. I need the shot to go in. And take some extra time, and then make sure that shot's going. So like I said, I don't spot him playing that plateau, which means he is hugging. What I assumed that he was kind of hugging, like that, like pile of dirt and rock, and he's kind of playing towards the side of the cap. So here I don't have time. I would have gone through on the left side. I think he would have predicted me to come to the right. I have 9 seconds left, 8 seconds left. I spot him here. He notices me. Okay, the first shot bounces. Second shot, thank God it goes in. I think on the counter there was what, a 1 second, 2 second reset time. So now I'm pretty confident. I can take a shot from him if he doesn't load HE, and he's a Foch. He doesn't have a turret. And then he tries to go for me, which is the right play, but he rolls himself, and then thankfully that his Hail Mary shot doesn't hit me, and I win. So yeah, that was 6 kills, 4.6k damage visible, 2.2k assistance, and 2 second, 1 second base reset. So yeah, I think in the end that was played actually quite intelligently. From trying to get as much as I can done in the middle, and then running away with the shot selection on the Conway, and then coming back to reset the Foch. So, and that was the replay. And now We'll see you in the post-game battle results. Okay, so these are the battle results. This was Ace Winker, Levi Shiloh, Top Gun, High Caliber, Defender. This was 7.3k combined, 5k damage. In a Bourrasque tier 10 game, 1.7k base. Uh, Made some good profit, but yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.